Good morning. My name's Scott Harper, President of the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce. I would like to welcome you to our show, Chamber Chat, where your host, Cassandra Rojan, our Director of Membership Development, will update you on all the Chamber's events and programs this month. I hope you find this information beneficial and look forward to seeing you at one of our next events.
Good morning and welcome to Chamber Chat, the morning radio show where I, your host, Cassandra Rojan, Director of Membership Development of the Greater Conroe, Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, sit down with the hosts and speakers of our monthly Chamber events. The Chamber is a nonprofit organization with the mission of serving the Conroe, Willis, Montgomery, and the Woodlands communities to improve economic development and quality of life. The Chamber is made up of over 1,000 members of these business communities. The Chamber provides various monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective marketing opportunities, as well as finds ways to give back to the communities we serve. The Chamber has been in business for over 80 years. And the purpose of this show is to inform our listeners of the monthly events that the Chamber offers. Each month, guests will be brought on to talk about what's happening in the Chamber and encourage listeners to get involved and, of course, mark their calendars for these events. Each month, the Chamber offers 3 free lunch and learn sessions, a networking breakfast, a business after hours, a membership luncheon, as well as many special events throughout the year. I will give you a rundown of all programs and events for the month, as well as interview our speakers and hosts of these events. Today's show, we have two very special guests. I guess I make 3, and I'm special too.
Am I really a guest though?
You are a guest because we're gonna chat with you. We have Dick Schisler, of course, with Lone Star Internet Radio, and Robin Hoy with Action Coach North Houston. So we're gonna talk about all the different events we have going on this month. And first, we're gonna talk about young professionals. We have our first Next Level Speaker Series luncheon, which is going to be Thursday, February 6th from 11:30 to 1. And it's a free event for all of our young professionals ages 21 through 39. And it's at Margarita and Peppers here in Conroe. Our speaker is Jay Abiona. He's presenting on interviews for success and insiders look into reading body language. Nice. So he's going to talk all about lie detection. So when I'm talking to Dick and I can tell if he's lying to me or he's mad at me, and like he usually
I make that kind of obvious, though, don't I?
You do. You definitely do. You don't try to hide. But Dick, I know you're part of our young professionals group. So why did you want to be part of that new committee of the Chamber?
Well, it's important to me that Lone Star is meeting as many people as possible, because the more people that are involved with Lone Star, the more content and the more stuff we have going on. And this is a community radio station, but being part of the young professionals particularly it's an opportunity for me personally to get out there and meet people and who are my age, and we kind of think the same. And because I know I've been dealing with people all sorts of ages. I've had kids in here from the Christian Youth Theater all the way to older folks who are doing the radio plays and things like that. And so it's a kind of a thing for me, because I don't really get to hang out with a lot of people my age or around, who are young professionals.
Right.
And especially the same challenges, because one thing I do if I have a problem, I try to find different solutions that people have already gone through that problem and see how they dealt with it. And
right. Why reinvent the wheel?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, it's that the 21 through 39, the demographic obviously already exists in this area, but it's growing and growing and growing with all the growth that we see in Montgomery County. And we were really one of the only chambers in Montgomery County that didn't have that group. And from a membership side, when I'd be signing people up, they say, well, when does your young professionals group meet? I'll get back to you on that.
This Thursday, actually.
Yes. So we're excited to have our first speaker. And Robin, I know you're still very young.
Yes.
We all know that.
Not quite young enough for young professionals.
We're not giving ages out? Is that,
no, not today.
No, not today.
Okay.
That's another show.
Ask me my age until if I'm lying or not. See there.
Oh, there you go.
Where's Jay? Jay,
Yeah.
I need you to call in.
Yes, that's right.
So what advice can you give to the since you're a young professional, to the super young professionals like Dick and myself? What are some of the things and challenges you went through when you were
Oh my gosh, I went through a lot when I was young and had a business actually too. But actually Dick said it really well, is why reinvent the wheel? Mm-hmm. And there's always something out there that has been done and proven. So I would say your education is the biggest thing, because learning how to overcome those obstacles or not have to go down the rabbit hole trail to accomplish what you're trying to do is the biggest thing. So it's really keeping in touch with your continuing education and, talking to people and seeing what works for them and what didn't work. And, it's always an interesting ride. So.
Right. And what you said you had a business when you were younger. What was your business that you had?
We had Headline Salon and Day Spa back in the day in Conroe. So my sister and I owned that salon, and we were business owners. And she's older than I am, so I was the young one. And that's kind of how it worked. Actually, it was brilliant because she would take care of some more of the businessy side of things. I would go out and do the education, bring it back into the salon, and teach all the stylists and her as well.
Yeah.
And then we would go back and forth. But there was definitely some times in business I felt, oh my gosh, what do I do? And not knowing what was out there for me. So,
well, and that's a big part of the young professionals group with the chamber, is to have the development side, the personal and professional development side, because, it's one thing to develop the business side, but you need to work on yourself too. And I know that's something that you and Bob talk about all the time.
Yes, we do.
With your seminars, and we'll get to that here in a little bit as well. But have either one of you guys heard Jay speak? I know he did a lunch with the chamber last year, and I'm trying to remember if either one of you.
I don't believe I've heard him speak.
I heard him speak. He was also a guest on the Weekly Business Hour sometime last year.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So you've met the man behind the Iron Curtain.
I would say Iron Curtain. I met the man, and I've listened to him speak, and especially on the topic of, I guess, what do you want to call it, deception?
Yeah, reading body language.
Reading body language, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's just an awesome guy. He has such a unique story. I mean, he's a former private investigator, and so he still does a lot of private investigating and security and all of that. He was actually, and I know he has been for several years now, the on-stage security for the Ball Drop in New York City.
Oh, wow.
So he's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what a fun job.
And I know he did this presentation that he's going to do for young professionals last, I believe it was January, for the chamber, and it's really interactive, very entertaining. So I'm really excited to hear it again. But again, it's about lie detection and body language. So for you guys, what's your tell if you're lying? Do you guys do something specific when
Why
you're
would
lying?
I give you that?
Yes.
I'm not going to give that
Silly.
up.
I'm going to find out anyway when I go to the lunch on Thursday.
Yeah, right. She's going to be watching everybody real close.
That's right. Well, and that's what you do, like when you listen to him speak, because he's talking about that. Yeah. And I remember last year when he did the presentation, he called Scott out because they were talking before the presentation and making sure everything was good to go and this and that. And then when he was giving examples of, how he can tell people were lying, he was talking about Scott and how he could tell that he was lying. It was amazing.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, yeah. It was good stuff. And everyone was like, Scott, you're a liar.
Yeah. You're a liar.
I could say that for a day. But
I think when, people, they don't look you in the eye, or they sort of shy away.
Yeah, I know. I think it's looking to the left is one of the big ones. But I'm not really good at making eye contact anyway. It's just, to me, it's really awkward, which I know, being in the position that I am, that's something that you have to do. So I have to work really hard at it. But that doesn't mean I'm lying if I'm not looking at you.
I think it's more of an avoidance of the question, because I know I use sarcasm as something as an avoidance of giving a real answer most of the time. Like if I'm being sarcastic, it's because I really don't want me to express what I really feel, because it'd be hurtful.
You want to show your feelings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when it comes to lying, because you're talking about certain things, like when it comes to, say, money or something like that.
Yeah.
Everyone has the general tells. Mm-hmm. But especially what's nice about his program is it teaches you not how to look at people, but also how to look at yourself.
Right.
When you're presenting yourself, say, for an interview or for a dialogue with somebody, or when you're going out on stage giving a presentation, because it's really important to keep that in the back of your mind when you're trying to speak to people, is to tell the truth as much as possible. Because some people just give it away. You can tell, like they're just making it up. And I love it when he uses the chair techniques.
Yeah,
that's going to be pretty interesting on Thursday.
The chair technique.
Well, you're doing interviews and how people sit in chairs.
Oh, okay. How am I sitting?
Well, exactly. No. Like, I bet you we could show the video of today's
Yeah.
archive, and he could tell you all about it. Like, my hand gestures and the way we're sitting back and forward, and like, especially with our tone of our voice, is how much confidence you have in your tone, or
Right.
if you're going high and low real often, and you're
Wow.
I guess you're a liar or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Liars.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I think it's a lot about the confidence as well, especially when you're talking about doing presentations, and I mean, both of you guys do that with what you have, and I know I do that frequently as well. But so not even just about the lie side of it, but the confidence
Yes.
and believing in the product that you're selling or in your business.
Right. And that's true. Because if you don't do it for a while and you get out of your element a little bit and you go back to it and you watch yourself back, it's like, oh, wow, I was stuttering and I was all over the
Yeah.
place and I was moving too much.
Yeah, I have a hard time even listening to the archives of our shows because I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to work on that a little bit more.
Well, it's important to know that you need to get over that pretty fast, because
Yeah.
it's not like you're horrible or anything. It's just you keep
Oh, good.
improving, especially with Jay. That's what's nice, is he gives you the tools and the knowledge to improve yourself, because no one's going to be perfect. And he even says that, when you're doing the interviews, because a lot of people do have the same concept you have when you're talking to him. You're like, oh man, am I doing this wrong? Like, you start sweating. And,
Yeah.
Right.
And and when you start listening to him, you kind of have to forget that. Like, you got to be yourself.
Right.
And I mean, because certain situations you have to lie. I mean, I'm not really sure what can go. And
Interesting.
Interesting.
yeah, like, especially when people ask where I got that gift. I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
lie
Oh,
about
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
You got to
That's
lie
right.
about it. That's right.
Yeah, we were talking about that before the show. All of Dick's mysterious gifts from
Yeah.
who knows who.
I get
That's
gifts.
right.
What can I do? I'm accepting gifts right now if you're listening. Dick Schistler, 208 North Main. Anything you want to send me, I'll take it.
Anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you get. Valentine's Day is just around the corner.
That's
so
right. That's right. That's gonna
Probably
be
a
fun.
giant teddy bear is what I'm.
But that's what I'm gonna do with Jay. I'm gonna try to learn how to lie to women. That's what I'm gonna learn.
Oh, you're going to try to
That's
learn
what
how to
I'm-
lie to women.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll teach you that.
I know. That's what.
Isn't that like about a
No,
movie?
I think
Hitch
that's
or
a
whatever?
whole different program. I think,
No, that'd be really funny to approach him about
I think
that.
that's a different kind of educator over there.
Well,
Well, he focuses on like the interview process, because that's
Yeah.
actually, if you start talking to him about that, that's like the can of worms thing, because he can tell you all about how to give an interview and how to be how to be both sides of the table
Right,
when doing
right.
the interview process. So, because I don't know if y'all do a lot of interviews, but I do a lot of interviews.
Oh, yes, you
And-
do a lot of
yeah.
interviews.
And it's always fun to you, like, if you just give him, I don't know how many points he has, he has a good presentation, and it gets you thinking about each one, and then especially when you go on the archives and you look at him like, what is this person really trying to tell me?
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a lot too with Action Coach. We work with that, and we go through interview processes
Right.
and questions and the confidence and everything like that for the business owner when they're looking for someone, and how to know if they're qualified or
right,
not. So,
right. Because you can prep yourself for an interview and make it through that 1 hour, but
Yeah.
you need to make sure that you know what you're really
You know what you're
getting.
talking about.
Yeah. Well, again, we can't wait for the first lunch for the young business professionals to hear Jay Abiones speak on lie detection and reading body language.
you didn't tell us your tell.
My tail. Oh, my
yes.
tail?
Oh,
See, I'm
what
trying-
is your
See,
tail?
I'm
Tell,
avoiding.
Sandra.
Is it your turkey call? Is that what
No,
it is?
because I know that only comes out once a year. I don't really know what my tail is. I guess probably diverting the question,
Okay.
Yeah.
just trying to take it
Avoid,
down a
yeah.
different path,
Well,
avoidance.
it's probably because you rather not lie.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm an honest person.
Yeah, tell yourself that every day.
I sure do. Wake
That's
up in the
good.
morning, those affirmations.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm an
Affirmations every
honest
morning.
person. Well, thanks for catching me on that, Dick. I appreciate it.
I'm just making sure.
Again,
Keeping you in check.
I know. We're going to be at Margarita and Peppers on Thursday, February 6th from 11:31. So you can register at conroe.org, or you can call me, Cassandra, at 936-538-7107. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will talk more with Robin about the Action Coach Seminar this month. Stay tuned.
The East Texas Dream Center, conveniently located at 301 South First Street, Conroe, Texas 77301, relies solely upon the generosity of those who are led to contribute. We are a Christian organization that houses women and children who are trying to get their lives back after being homeless, abused, or addicted. Your financial contributions are tax deductible. We are recognized by the IRS as a tax-exempt organization under Section 501c3. With faith, hope, education, and a lot of love, we seek to lead individuals towards self-sufficiency so they can become contributing members of society. Your generous gift will help women and children in our community. Please visit our website to find ways to donate or volunteer. Our website is www.easttexasdreamcenter.org. Again, the website is www.easttexasdreamcenter.org. A telephone number where you can reach us is 281-601-6800. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Hello, I'm Mark Hader.
And this is Cindy Cochran inviting you to join us on the Cindy and Mark Show each weekday morning from 10 to 11 here on Lone Star Internet Radio.
Super Cindy, but I believe it's the Mark and Cindy Show.
Huh? Yes, it is, Mark. And it's broadcast live on Lone Star Internet Radio here in beautiful downtown Conroe. Oh, the exciting things we'll talk about, the interesting guests you'll get to meet, the wonderful gifts we'll give away, and the tons of...
Wait. Gifts? There are no gifts. I'm not giving away anything. Why do you get to decide on what we do? It's Mark and Cindy, remember?
Oh, yeah? Well, so ladies and gentlemen, tune in and we'll all find out who gets to decide stuff. Weekday mornings at 10 here on Lone Star Internet Radio. How was that?
It could have been worse. You could have sung your part.
Oh, yeah, wait. It's the Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show. The Mark and Cindy Show.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat, the monthly radio show where I, your host, Cassandra Roshan, the Director of Membership Development for the Greater Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, let you know all about the upcoming events for the month. And we just talked all about our Young Business Professionals lunch this month, and it's going to be on lie detection, and we learn when we can tell if Robin is lying and when Dick is lying. I never lie, so that's not a problem. But now,
covered.
yeah, exactly. Now we're going to talk a little bit more with Robin, who is with Action Coach, and Bob Keplinger with Action Coach North Houston is one of our professors for Chamber University at the Chamber.
Yes.
And they have a presentation this month, and Robin is going to tell us a little bit more of that. So, Robin, first, before we get into the presentation and the seminar, what's your role with Action Coach?
Well, thank you for having me on the show first, Cassandra and Dick. I appreciate it a lot. My title is a business development manager, but truly I get the privilege of meeting and working with business owners and helping their business thrive. My role ultimately is to introduce tools, resources, and education that's available to help them with their business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds a lot like what I do, too.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
And how did you end up with Bob and Action Coach? Because I know before you were talking about how you had a hair salon, and now you're doing
did.
this. So.
Back in the day, yes. Actually, that's an interesting story, and thanks for asking. I was working with a company that was subleasing an office from Bob, and we started to get to know each other, and he started inviting me to a couple of his events, some workshops and growth club and a few other things, sales training.
Yeah.
After I attended and I was around all the other business owners and the interaction that was coming into the room and the education that was flying around, it was a good fit for me. And I decided to join Bob's team at Action Coach.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, he's such a great guy. I know him and his wife.
He's incredible.
I ran into them a couple times at Walmart, and I feel so awkward because when I'm at work, I'm dressed so nice, I have my hair done, makeup done, and when I make my Walmart runs at 9 o'clock at night, I don't look like this.
No.
So I remember the first time he did a double take, like, wait, what?
What?
I know
Is
you.
that you?
Exactly. So Dick's shaking his Dick, you make Walmart runs. Come on now.
Okay.
Or no, are you more of a Target person? Yeah.
I'm more of an Amazon.com.
Oh, I do love some Amazon, but Walmart's open 24 hours, so what am I supposed to do?
And Bob is a new grandpa.
Oh, congratulations, Bob. That's right. I remember because he had to leave early for Taste of the Town that's down in the Woodlands.
He did.
Well, congratulations to Bob.
Granddaughter. He has a granddaughter, so.
Have they named her yet?
Felicity.
Oh, cute.
Yes, I
love
like it. This is his first grandchild from his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
His son
That's a big deal.
And it's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's
of course
really
it
different.
is. It's very different because daughters get special
Daughters,
treatment.
that's right.
Dick's
Of
like,
course,
yeah, I
remember
know.
that, Dick.
Well, Dick comes from a big family, and so he already knows that. But you're the baby, so you get extra special treatment.
Life's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm the baby too, but I didn't get the special treatment. My sister was naughty, so I got all the rules put on me because my parents didn't want me to make the same mistakes. Crazy. Did you get away with everything, Dick?
Oh yeah. Nothing was ever blamed. I was the prodigal son.
See, I was the brat, so I was like,
No way.
Yeah, I have my brothers and sisters are 13 and 15 years older than me. So I was the
yeah.
project, the guinea pig, the go do it, Robin. Look,
That's
it's
right.
okay. Okay, I'll go.
I love it. Well, congratulations to Bob and his new grandbaby.
Yes,
So tell us a
absolutely.
little bit more about the luncheon for this month. What is this month's topic?
This month's topic is Choose Me, Not My Competition.
Oh.
And it's going to be a really good workshop. It's about how to create raving fans in your business.
Yeah, because if you have those fans, then you don't have to work as hard. They work for you.
That's right. That's right.
Man, it's
So-
like I know about
I
this
know.
already.
You are so good. You are so good.
And what will the presentation cover?
We're going to cover the customer's ladder of loyalty for your business. We will also discuss how to turn someone in your target market into a customer.
Okay.
And we will also turn that customer into an advocate.
Yeah.
And then how to grow your business by being proactive.
Yeah, and that's really important to do, especially, I mean, there's so much competition for no matter what field or industry you're in.
There is.
And so, like you were saying with the topic, choose me, not my competition, I mean, you need to make sure that you're ahead of the game.
That's right.
And whether it's 5 steps, 1 step, at least half a step ahead
Right.
of the competition.
And a lot of things, and it's business owners tend to forget to take a step back to move forward sometimes. And that's why I was saying with young professionals, education is huge because we get so busy in our business.
Oh, yeah.
Or we think we're busy in our business, but we're not working on it. We're working in it.
Right, exactly. And I think about that all the time because I know I personally get swept up with the day to day because there's so many tasks that
There
have to be
are.
done that you have to make sure that you set aside a time to work on the business
That's right.
rather than always working in the business, which
Yeah.
is difficult to do.
It is. We have one program called Growth Club where we take business owners for 8 hours, and we're just like, you have to stop for 8 hours so we can get you ahead for the next quarter.
Right.
So we'll plan out a whole 90 days, their next quarter, in one day, and so then they know their goals to reach and how to reach
Right.
them and when they should be completed or if it's going to move into the next quarter.
And I know I've been to that too, and it's very. I've gone
Yes,
to
you
one.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you've attended
very
Growth.
good.
It's
And
pretty
it-
intense, isn't it?
It's intense, and it's something. And I know Bob talks a lot about goals.
He does.
And when you put them on paper and you see it in front of you, you're holding yourself accountable. And I remember because you write yourself a letter.
Yes.
That you get the next quarter, and then I remember reading that letter, and I was like,
I was so excited when I attended, though, and before I was working with Action Coach, and I got my letter, and I was like, oh, check, check, check. I did this, and it's a really good feeling. And, I haven't been to many educational workshops or seminars that make you write yourself a letter.
Right. Oh, no. But it's really good for holding yourself accountable
It is.
because you're going to see that. And you want to make yourself proud by reading your letter.
That's
and saying,
right.
check, check, check,
And I
just like
accomplished it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so when and where is the Lunch and Learn?
It's going to be at Conroe's Incredible Pizza
Yummy.
in Conroe on the South Loop, and it's February 21st from 11:30 to 1, and we provide lunch.
Absolutely. And I know how many people usually come to those. I've been to a couple, and usually about 25
Yeah,
or
usually
so.
about 25. That's
So it's-
probably average.
Yeah, and that's a good number to work with because you still get that one-on-one. You can ask questions. It's interactive, where as
Yes.
opposed to the big, huge group classes. You know.
And we like the interaction. And we always, come with your biggest obstacle or your biggest problem and make sure you tell us so we can address that during class as well. So
Yeah.
we want to make sure that we're, solving the problem and giving you ideas
Right.
on how to move
So
forward.
exactly. So you can set those goals and reach
That's
them.
right.
And what are some of the other presentations and programs that Bob offers? I know you've kind of talked about some of them.
Oh my
but I know
gosh,
you guys
there's
do
a
a lot.
There is a lot. We have 7 I can name off the top of my head. We have your traditional one-to-one coaching. One-to-one coaching includes like alignment sessions for the business, getting everyone on the same page. There's Startup Coach, Power Up Coach, Freedom Coach. We have, it's a really valuable program because business coaching programs, that's the one that's going to accelerate your business the fastest because you're spending an hour every week one-on-one with the coach.
Right.
Then we have group one-to-one coaching, which is really cool because you can have 2 to 5 business owners that come in and they share the time, but they still get their one-on-one time.
Yeah.
And it's great because then they can talk and interact and bounce ideas off of each other too.
Oh,
and
right.
you know, it's great to hear them in the room. And, you know, one business owner will say, well, have you thought about this? And it's like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. And
Right. Like Dick
You
was
know.
saying before, don't reinvent the wheel.
don't reinvent
There's
the
so much
wheel.
wisdom,
Don't do
Dick.
it. Don't do it.
And you're a young professional. You're like little Buddha.
Yeah, you're little Buddha. That's funny.
Told you, prodigal son.
Oh, that's right. You're the prodigal son.
prodigal son.
Prodigal son. There we go.
And right now, one of my favorite things we're doing is called Action Club. And Action Club is a business education and acceleration program that is in a workshop style. So you come twice a month for 2.5 hours, and we will go through, say it's marketing or it's sales or it's cash flow. So we'll go through all of those different scenarios in 2.5 hours, workshop style. There's, 12 plus business owners in there. They love networking together.
Right.
And that's a really good thing, and it lasts 6 months. And on your off week, you have a phone call with the coach. So every week, you're interacting with Bob to move your business forward. And if you have any problems, that's when he's going to say, how did you do? Did you do your homework?
Right.
Your home fun. We don't call it work.
home
We call
fun.
it home fun. Home fun. So he goes over different things like that, but I really like that class, especially the marketing part because
Right.
people are like, wow, I love the aha moments that the business owners have. It's
Right.
like it's so rewarding.
Absolutely.
We also have Sales Rich training. So this is where we bring a sales team in, and we will train them to develop better their skills, their knowledge, and how to talk to people when you're in sales. We will go through the DISC profile and things like that. Do you know what kind of person you're talking to? Because you definitely have to adjust how you're talking
right. Absolutely.
to them if you're going to get anywhere. So that's a really good one. And that's an all-day, no, that's a 4.5 hour training that we do. And then Growth Club, we talked a little bit about Growth Club,
Right.
which is so exciting. And that's your roadmap for your next 90
it
days
is.
to keep you on track and reach your destination. That's really an awesome thing. And we have Mentor Club. That would be via web. So if someone cannot meet with Bob, then he can do a Mentor Club. They can get on the web. He can still do his coaching one-to-one with them.
Yeah.
But it's via web.
That's right. Wow.
And we're about to start, and I'm so excited. We're going to start a profit club. And yeah, so
People love profit.
yes. And it's energy to your business. It's energize your business. It's going to be just local, and it's going to be a group of business owners that need more clients or need to learn how to turn, people into clients
Right.
and customers. So you should check out the workshop.
Yeah,
That'll go
absolutely.
along with it. You'll have we create a sales team for you of about 15 to 25 other people marketing your business for you. So it's a really good system to learn. That is also a workshop. We will do training in that. It's a bi-weekly, and we like-minded people
Yeah. Absolutely.
that
Wow.
want to, improve and
Right,
succeed.
grow businesses.
So, yeah.
Man, you guys have a lot going on.
I'm telling you what. Keeps me busy.
Absolutely. So, and if someone's interested in attending, this Lunch and Learn that's coming up here on the 21st or any of the other programs that you talked about, what do they need to do?
Well, they can call me.
Of course.
My number is 832-499-0608. You can give me a call and I can register you, or you can email me at robinhoy@actioncoach.com. Or you can visit our website, and that's actioncoachleverage.com. And our events page, we normally have our events on the right side of the main page, but we do have an events page. And so you can easily register straight from there.
Awesome. Well, great. And again, if you're interested in this month's Lunch and Learn, it is going to be at Conroe's Incredible Pizza on Friday, February 21st from 11:30 to 1. So come enjoy a free lunch and free education.
That's right.
And we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we will talk about this month's networking breakfast and after hours. So stay with us.
Hi, this is Judy Deo, Executive Director of Tamagua Healthcare Ministries. Tamagua is a Christian ministry that, by the grace of God and in response to the love of Jesus, provides quality health care, offers hope, and restores dignity to uninsured, low-income families and individuals in Northwest Harris County and Montgomery and Waller counties. As a primary care safety net clinic, we provide for the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs of our patients, and we do it only with the financial support of the community in which we serve. Tamagua receives no government funding. To find out how you can help or to make a donation, visit our website at www.tamagua.org. Tamagua is spelled Tomagwa. Thank you, and God bless you.
Hi, I'm Joyce with the Corner Pub in downtown Conroe. We're located at the corner of Simonton and North Main, just across the street from the courthouse. The week starts off Monday with open mic, hosted by Alan, and Tuesday nights open mic, hosted by Jeremy Bankhead. And on Thursday evening, McFarland Jams. There's nightly drink specials available every night, all night. And don't forget, live entertainment every weekend. To see a full list of events, visit our website at thecornerpubinconroe.com. So come join us at the Corner Pub, where the deli is open late.
Hello, I'm Bonita DeRosa, Animal Control Officer for the City of Willis. We invite you to tune in to Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. for the Willis Hour. On the first Thursday of the month, the Willis Hour will be covering upcoming events and news about the city. Join in the conversation with your city officials and other leaders in the community. On the third, we will be doing a recap of the last City Council meeting. The mission of the City of Willis is to provide high-quality services, accountability, and professional commitment to our citizens. We pledge to provide those who live, work, and visit our city an effective government that is open and responsive to the needs and values of the community. Again, we invite you to tune in on Lone Star Internet Radio every first and third Thursday of the month at 11 for the Willis Hour.
And welcome back to Chamber Chat, the monthly radio show where I, your host, Cassandra Roshan, Director of Membership Development for the Greater Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, let you know all about the upcoming events for the month. We are with Robin Hoy with Action Coach and Dick Schisler with Lone Star Internet Radio, our as guests extraordinaire, and we just heard from Robin about their seminar that they have this month on the 21st. And now we're going to talk about our networking breakfast and our after hours. This month we are going to be at Cilantro's twice, actually. Once we will be in Willis for our networking breakfast, and then we'll be over in Cilantro's in Montgomery for our after hours. And I know both of you have been to the breakfast. I know, Robin, you're not so much of a morning person, right? But I know you've been to at least
I'm
one.
getting there. I've been to a few.
And so, and I know you, Dick, you've been there as well a couple times. So what's your favorite part about the networking breakfast?
I think the energy in the room, which I'm not that much of a morning person, but once I get there, it's a whole different program.
It wakes you up.
And it does. And you feel better, and everybody's, promoting themselves, and it's just an energy in the room, and it really sets your day off to be good.
For sure. What about you, Dick? Why do you like the breakfast?
Well, it brings the dynamic of what the chamber's trying to do with the businesses in Montgomery County, or in Conroe, really. Mm-hmm. And you get different groups of people who go to the mornings and who don't go to the after hours.
Right.
So it's always nice to see that dynamic, and it's more opportunity.
Right. And I
Yes,
always tell people,
that's
you know,
true.
like you're saying, there's some people that they're going to be at the breakfast, and that's the only event they're going to go to. And there's some people that are going to be at every single networking event, because that's really the only way that they promote their business, is they do it through networking. So I love the breakfast just because it's a really good opportunity for business owners to stand up and have that captive audience of 50, 60 people
Right.
to promote themselves and hear from other businesses too.
Yes.
You know, to see who you can work with. And I mean, especially for both of you guys and your business, I mean, that's a room full of potential customers right there for you.
That's right.
And it's the most important meal of the day.
That's
this
right.
is
Yes,
true.
it is.
This is true.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
Yes, I had a scone
I
from
did
next
too.
door.
I
A
actually did.
scone.
Did you have breakfast?
Well, I went through Chick-fil-A.
Oh, right.
I got the multi-green bagel with egg and chicken.
Oh, is it good?
Oh my gosh,
I haven't tried that.
That's all I get from there.
I'll have to try that.
Yum yum.
I had cereal
Oh, you
this
had
morning.
cereal. What kind of cereal?
Honey
Cheerios?
bunches of oats.
Oh, I like honey bunches.
Yeah.
of oats. What kind of scone did you have? Blueberry.
Raspberry. She didn't have any blueberry.
I don't like blueberry stuff,
Oh,
so that's
I
good.
love blueberry.
I just like scones.
You just like scones.
Yeah.
Do you dip it in coffee and
No, I just eat it.
just plain?
You're like, that's it.
It's in my mouth. It's gone.
Plain and dry.
Donezo.
Just give it to me.
We're having eggs and bacon and potatoes and tortillas, pico and fruit for our breakfast at Cilantro's.
So tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but see,
Breakfast
that's my
tacos.
question is, do you eat all those things separately, or do you guys put it together and make a breakfast taco?
Well, you just gave me the ingredients for a taco.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do. I'm
I'm
make
going
a
to do
taco.
the taco too.
But it's not
definitely.
made for you. You
I
have to
understand.
put it together.
Oh man, it's so hard.
Well, I eat them separately.
That's fine. You can probably put it in a big old bowl and just mix it all together.
Yeah, you can tear up
Yeah.
the tortilla and then like
And then
I'm gonna
we-
make a taco though. You asked me the question.
Yes,
I'm
I will
making a
too.
taco.
Make a taco?
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's my
You know,
favorite.
okay. So before I moved to Texas, I never had a breakfast. I haven't heard of a
Oh,
breakfast
wow.
taco before.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we don't eat those up north. So
What do you have for breakfast up there?
I don't know, French toast, pancakes, eggs,
Okay.
pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, I'll
do
do that.
that.
Pigs in a blanket, but no tacos.
No tacos. No, tacos are a lunch and dinner food.
yeah. Okay.
Although they do have them now, because I know when I was up there last time, now they don't have them down here. It's called Taco John's. It's kind of like a Taco Bell, but maybe like a kind of more like a taco
Everything's kind of a
cabana.
step up from Taco Bell.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Just letting you know. You
I didn't
can't-
want
you
to
can't
say
really-
was
that.
trying
you
not
can't
to
go-
say that.
Yeah, you can say it. I'm not going to. But so they make breakfast tacos now. So they had the little potato lays and the bacon and the eggs, and so now I'm so experienced in my breakfast taco knowledge that
Yeah.
I can share the knowledge when I go up
That's
north.
right. There you go.
But well, yes, I'm excited for the breakfast. I always like the breakfast at Cilantro's because the potatoes are like French fries
Oh,
and
I
they're
know. They're
seasoned.
so good.
That's gonna be a good
They are
potato, egg, and
good.
taco right there.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. And so besides having our networking breakfast at Willis, which is going to be Wednesday, February 11th, from 7:30 to 9 a.m. at Cilantro's in Willis. And you can register for that on our website, of course. We also are going to have our after hours at Cilantro's in Montgomery.
Montgomery,
So we're going to the other side of the county. And I know both of you are after hours folks because I see you guys at that frequently.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
well,
can't
that's
help
a fun
it.
event. It's a free event. You know, free food, free drinks. I always tell people that when you join the chamber, that basically that pays for a date night every single month.
There you go.
Because if you go
Especially
to the
if you're
after
Diana and
hours,
Ross, right?
yeah, if you go to the after hours
They
once
win
a month,
everything.
they do win everything.
They do.
Yeah, there's door prizes at the after hours, door prizes at the breakfast, so you can bring a door prize if you want to promote your business that way. I know Dick, you've done some radio advertisements, and you guys have done some books with Action Coach, so another way to promote your business at the events. But so what do you guys like about the after hours? Because it's a totally different scene.
Oh, it's not morning. No.
You can sleep in.
Yeah, it's a totally different scene. It's a little more relaxed, I think, and you're doing your one-on-one networking, and you're getting to know people, and you're not up doing your commercial. You're not standing there and doing a huge commercial for
Not
yourself,
rehearsed.
and right. And it's a different level, I think. It's a little more intimate, maybe, to get to know somebody a little bit better, learn about them, learn about their business, and have some fun.
Absolutely. So, Dick, why do you come to the after hours?
Actually, what I like to do is I use it to catch up with people because it really does. It sets that atmosphere for people being relaxed. So you get to know people who are in the chamber a little easier instead of doing the mornings or any other event. because there's more structure. This isn't really structured,
Yes.
and allows you to go around meeting people. And after a while, I started just developing. I want to see what's going on with Justin over here, or you go meet up and see how things are going with the child, like their kids or something like that. So it's a little bit more personal, and I like doing that just because it gives you once a month to remind yourself you need to start developing a relationship with these people, not just for your business, but get to know them.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I always tell people when I talk to them about membership and the networking side is that the breakfast is a good place to build the relationship or start the relationship. And the after hours and professional connection, that's a good place to continue to develop it. Because like you were saying, Dick, you can go in, check in, you can have longer one-on-one conversations
Yes.
at the after hours. So that's always a good just kind of casual mix mingle event. And that's our largest networking event. We'll have, depending on the location and time of year, we'll usually have between 100 and probably 40 people or so.
Yeah.
So, and our Montgomery after hours are always really well, they're attended very well. So I think we're going to be in the meeting room that's kind of off to the side when you walk in. So I'm excited for this month. I'm sure we're going to have a big Montgomery crew since, we don't always have the opportunity. It's hard if you're in Montgomery to drive over into Conroe or the Woodlands sometimes. So that's why we try to rotate and mix things up a little bit. But so we're going to be at 2 Cilantros twice, and that's a Mexican restaurant. We talk about our breakfast tacos. So when you're looking at the menu and you're not having breakfast tacos, what's your go-to Mexican food?
Tacos.
Taco al carbon.
Oh yeah, taco al carbon. Yeah,
Yes.
the grill. That's healthier.
Yeah.
So yours is just the with
I'm
no
a big
eggs.
I'm a big tortilla fan. So anything involving that, I'm gonna.
Well, that's pretty much
Do you like
everything.
different types of tortillas too, or do you just like
Yeah.
the
I try it out.
Corn or
Do you
flour?
try all the other ones? Oh,
Depends
okay.
how I feel.
I like spinach tortillas.
Oh,
and
those are
the
good,
cheddar
yeah.
tortillas, and they're good.
See, I like the flour as opposed to the corn, which I know it's not authentic that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, it depends if there's limes. There's lime involved. I'll do the corn.
Yes. Oh, like street
Lime?
tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you put the lime on it?
You sprinkle it.
Yeah.
Sprinkle the lime.
Sprinkle the
Yeah, you don't
lime
eat the
over
rind.
the taco.
I'm telling you, I mean, tacos is a very personal thing for me.
Apparently so. You have a very strong relationship with
I
your
love
taco.
tacos. I love them. I judge people on how they make their tacos.
I love it. We need to have a taco judging contest.
I guess I was going to say, remind me not to have you over for Taco Tuesday. Jeez.
You don't have confidence in your taco making ability?
Oh.
I'm kind of scared because I don't put limes out with my taco.
Well, I'm not trying to. No, if the
If you're doing
option's
the
there,
corn,
that's
yeah.
what makes me decide corn. If
Yes.
there's limes involved, I'm gonna have corn.
Corn tortillas instead of the flour.
I've never done that. Probably because I never go with the corn. Unless it's enchiladas.
I mean, if I'm visiting a friend, that's the third question I ask him. I was like, "What's the taco stand situation around here?" And he's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Let's go walk around." And so, especially like in
Gotta
San
scope it
Antonio
out.
and Dallas and
Yeah.
Houston, you can find some great taco stands,
Oh, yeah.
and I like that.
Well, I live in Imperial Oaks. There's no taco stands here.
All right, well, we're gonna have
I have to make my own.
Yep.
We'll see.
That's fine.
We'll see. Maybe next time.
That's
But
not a bad thing.
so, have you seen the new commercial for the chicken enchilada Frito sub at Subway? Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Is that during the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I saw a picture.
So you may
of
have
it.
turned it
guess
off
I-
because
yeah. Well,
the
I
game
missed-
was
I
pretty
guess I
bad.
missed it.
Yeah, it's a chicken enchilada sub, and they put like Fritos on it.
Oh.
That's real healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's not
It's
one
probably
that,
with flatbread too,
it's
so they're
not
gonna be
one
like, yeah,
that
it's real healthy.
it's not one that Jared eats.
No, Jared, it's not on Jared's diet.
Wouldn't it be
No.
great if that was part of the commercial? It's like you have all these athletes, eat at Subway, and then Jared's like, I'm not going to eat this.
That would be
There. I
hilarious.
mean, he's been there, so he knows, like, hey, this is something that you're not supposed to eat if you're trying to lose weight like me.
That's right.
You should probably call Subway. Talk to them about
I think it'd be really funny. People probably won't even listen to Jared anymore. That'd be the joke. It's like, y'all notice Jared says don't eat that.
Yeah.
Because the
That would
athletes
be
might
the
be able
joke.
to because, they're burning, 6,000 carbs a day or something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So they might be okay for them, but not for Jared.
Well, they were
Not for
the athletes were promoting it.
Yeah.
You know,
That makes
the
sense.
whole Olympics
I mean,
thing.
if you're Michael Phelps, I think he burned 12,000 calories a day.
Oh,
which
my
is
gosh.
nuts.
Yeah, that's insane. He
But-
could
That is
probably about
insane.
5 of those.
Yeah, might as
Easy.
well. You're gonna burn it. Maybe I'll probably take off the Fritos, I guess. but-
Yeah, I don't know what I thought. The Fritos, I would probably remove that.
Yeah.
But the yum chicken enchilada.
But no tacos. They're not tacos. So. I'm not going to Subway.
It's in bread like this.
Going
It's
to
not in a taco like that.
Yeah, it's a flatbread.
I'm going to Cilantro's.
Yes, we are. We're going
Yes,
to
we're
Cilantro.
going to cilantro.
So as a reminder, the breakfast will be Wednesday, February 11th from 7:30 to 9 a.m. at Cilantro's in Willis. And you can go to our website, conroe.org, to register or call our office at 936-756-6644. And the after hours is on Thursday, February 20th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Cilantro's in Montgomery. And again, the breakfast is $10 for members who pre-register, and the after hours is a free event, so no need to register. Just bring yourself and your date and come mix, mingle, and build some relationships. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up the show by talking about the 49th annual Go Texan Parade.
All right.
So stay with us.
The Conroe YMCA's benchmark adaptive programming for kids and adults is Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is an equine assisted therapy program serving children and adults with adaptive needs. The riders in our Leap of Faith program are working to address and manage specific aspects of their lives impacted by illness, injury, or disability. The Leap of Faith program has experience working with riders who are living with attention deficit or other hyperactivity disorders, hearing impairments, visual impairments, developmental delays or disabilities, autism, Down syndrome, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, head traumas, brain injuries, and paralysis. Our program uses horseback riding to develop self-confidence and self-esteem, to increase upper and lower body strength, assist in respiratory issues, and establish a trusting relationship between the rider and their horse. Not only do these activities aid in the physical and mental development of the rider, but they also foster self-reliance and independence. For more information regarding our program, to become a rider, or to volunteer with a great group of people, please call our Welcome Center at 936-441-9622 or visit our website at www.ymcahouston.org/Conroe.
Hi, I'm Tina, and I will be your host for a new program on Lone Star Internet Radio. I call it Retro Saturdays. Every Saturday at 5 p.m., I will be playing music from the 1930s to the 1970s. I will play a different genre of music every weekend of the month. You will hear big band music, jazz, 70s classic rock, and 60s oldies. Join us for Retro Saturdays at 5 p.m. every Saturday of the month. Go to irlonestar.com for more information on Retro Saturdays on Lone Star Internet Radio.
And welcome back to our last segment of Chamber Chat, the monthly radio show where I, your host, Cassandra Roshan, Director of Membership Development for the Greater Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce, let you know all about the upcoming events for the month. We are with Robin Hoy with Action Coach and Dick Schisler with Lone Star Internet Radio talking about this month's events. We just talked about breakfast tacos and all kinds of yummy Mexican food because we're going to be at Cilantro's twice this month in Willis for our networking breakfast and then in Montgomery for our after hours. And now in February, we also have the Go Texan Parade. So get your boots on and head to downtown Conroe on Saturday, February 22nd at 1 p.m. for the Go Texan Parade. This year is bigger and better than ever. We have so many floats from businesses, nonprofits, community leaders, and the Go Texan Parade is the kickoff to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And so are you two planning on coming to the parade or being in the parade?
I am doing a float for the parade for MCBAW.
Yes.
So, and Nicole Parsley's helping me with that. But we are going to kind of have a theme, and you know these boots are made for walking, so we're gonna have boots, boas, and tutus.
Nice, nice. I like that. Are you guys making the tutus yourself?
We're gonna make the tutus.
Yeah, I love making. I'm a runner, and so I have a special turkey tutu. I have my princess tutu.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Yes,
if you need
you
help
are a
making
runner,
tutus, let me know. I got
Oh,
some skills.
okay.
Dick, come on now. You wear tutus. Don't lie.
Only when the blinds are shut.
If you need me to make you a Lone Star Internet Radio tutu, I can.
When he eats his tacos.
Yeah. your Taco Tuesday tutu. Perfect. That'll be beautiful.
That's great.
So now, Dick, you're broadcasting the parade,
Yeah,
right?
actually, we're going to be hanging out at the studio with the doors open, talking to people, and the actual parade will happen right in front of the studio. So we'll try to talk to people. I think Mark and Cindy are going to be here.
Oh, great.
Trying to get other show hosts here, just hanging out and having a good time. So yeah, I'm going to be here definitely.
Great. So you'll be able to describe in great detail every float as they go by.
Yeah.
Right.
Tutus and all.
That's right.
Perfect.
You'll know us.
All right. And so when you guys aren't in the parades or part of the parade, why do you go? Do you go for the floats, the bands, or the candy?
I definitely go for the floats because I like to
floats,
see all the creativity that comes out.
You can throw candy from the deal?
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because you can't throw it. You have to roll it. You can place it in their hands. You cannot throw it overhand. It has to be a nice underhand roll.
Okay.
Because you could injure someone, and we don't want that.
Well, I thought it was more for if you throw it on the ground, the children will run out into the street and grab it.
Well, there's that too.
Right.
Okay, let me tell you a story.
Yes.
I love stories. So I used to work with HEB, and we did all kinds of floats all over the place. And so they have this giant HEB soda can that can be pulled by a truck. And so we were doing they don't have it anymore, but they used to have a Christmas parade on Market Street downtown in the Woodlands. And so they go through Market Street. And, I mean, it's pretty tight corners, but we were handing out water. And all these little kids kept running up to the soda can and, like, they almost got their feet ran over. And so all the security guards started, like, freaking out.
Oh, no.
And
that makes sense.
we kind of got in
Yeah.
trouble. They were trying to blame us. And we're just trying to hand out water.
We gotta hire.
Yeah.
We gotta hire Joe.
Oh,
Or
Jay?
Sorry,
Jay
I'm
Avion?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay. We gotta hire Jay to
There
keep
you
the kids
go.
away.
That's right.
right.
That's right.
Well, I had to tell some kids when we had the Christmas parade downtown. They would, because they run up, because since you don't throw the candy, they run up to you. So then that kind of defeats the purpose as well. So I had to tell kids, get back. If you want your candy, sit down. A little bit nicer than that,
You
but
just need tutu bears, and they go around.
There we
giving the candy away.
Yeah,
That's
so
all we
it's
need
good
to
to have
do.
volunteers to walk alongside and hand out the candy if we're going to hand out candy. But I know when I was little, I was all about the candy.
I think
Man.
last year we handed out beads, actually, for the Go Texans parade. So,
That's always
yeah.
fun, like Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
but more appropriate, more
Yeah.
family friendly.
Yes. More family friendly. Yeah. Let's keep it clean.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Keep it clean at the parade.
And so, Dick, why do you go? Are you going for some candy, the floats, the bands?
I'm just going to be part of the whole experience.
Oh,
It's a good time to celebrate the Livestock Houston Rodeo.
Yeah, it's the kickoff
So
for
it's
it.
kind of a reminder, and then it's also a nice time to be downtown Conroe.
For sure. It's always
So,
good
yeah.
good to be downtown Conroe. So like you were saying, it kicks off the rodeo season. Are you guys going to the rodeo at all this year?
I think I'm gonna go see REO Speedwagon.
Yeah. They're good. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind seeing
they are
them for
good.
sure.
Getting old school a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Staying
I
in my
always like
age
the young professionals. Yes. So I know I always like I don't even know what the correct term for it is, but like the classic band that they have every year. They always have someone good. Last year they had
do.
Styx. I went to that.
So
Yes.
REO Speedwagon, yeah.
Yeah. And that was my first concert I ever went to was Styx. So
Oh,
that's why I
wow.
went last year. I was like in 8th grade. I was at a casino.
Oh wow.
I was sitting on the couch in my sweatpants. My parents were like, "You want to come with us?" Sure. why
Okay.
not?
Yeah.
Come sail away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Kiss when I was like 8 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was a babysitter mix up, but she had committed to babysitting and forgot. So she's like, okay, I'm just going to take you with me. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Sweet. that was intense.
Yeah.
Dick, are you going to go to any of the shows?
I kind of want to go to the cook-off,
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely the cook-off.
and then the shows not so much. I've been before, but it's just I'd rather watch the rodeo part.
Oh, I love the rodeo
Oh, I do
part.
too.
So what's your favorite part of the rodeo? The horse, the bulls, mutton busting?
All of it.
I like the bull riding.
I like the bull riding.
Yeah.
I like the mutton busting. I'd never seen that before. Like
Really?
the first time I ever saw that, I was just like,
What's
amazed.
going on?
Yeah, the little kids riding on the sheep. It's intense. But my favorite part is that I think it's super funny that when you know how they interview the kids afterwards, after they get off and they fall or whatever, that the girls are always like, yeah, so fun. And the boys are always crying. Why is that, Dick?
Because it didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're just so upset.
Yeah. You never get that upset? I do all the time.
No, because I'm a girl.
I
I'm
didn't
tough.
score the goal.
That's what it is.
I still do that today.
Oh,
No.
well, at least you can admit it. It's okay. Well, again, we're going to be at the Go Texan Parade on Saturday, February 22nd at 1 p.m. here in downtown Conroe, and there is still space available if you want to be in the parade. Have you submitted your entry?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we submitted.
So MCABW is in. You're good to go. But you can call our office at 936-538 7111. That's Angela. She's in charge of the parade from the chamber side. Or you can go to our website, conroe.org, and you can download all of the entry forms and the map and see all the rules. Read up about the candy. We don't want you to get a ticket.
Don't take any kids out with the candy.
Exactly. And so besides all the events that we talked about today, we have several other events happening. We have our Business Connect seminar on Thursday, February 6th from 12 to 2 at the chamber office. Lunch is provided for that. It is a free event, and you can go to conroe.org to register or call our office at 936-756-6644. We have a candidate forum for our membership luncheon this month, and we're going to be hearing from the individuals who are running for Montgomery County Judge, County Commissioner, Precinct number 2, County Commissioner, Precinct number 4, Justice of the Peace, Precinct 1, and Justice of the Peace, Precinct number 3. So a lot of different races. If you want to hear what's going on and be an informed voter, come out on Thursday, February 13th from 11 to 1 at the North Montgomery Community Center in Willis. You can register on our website, conroe.org, for that event as well. We have our Lunch and Learn with Bruce May, Thursday, February 20th from 11:30 to 1 at the chamber office, and lunch is provided for that event as well. It's free to our members, and you can register at conroe.org or call us at 936-756-6644. And then finally, we have Professional Connection, which is Wednesday, February 26th from 5:30 to 7 in the evening. This is an evening event as well, and we are going to be downtown at the Corner Pub. So, again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Robin and Dick for being on the show with me today and talking about all the things we have going on. That's all we have for Chamber Chat today. So, again, I want to thank Robin and Dick for spending the hour with me. And until next time, this is Cassandra Roshan with the Greater Conroe Lake Conroe Area Chamber of Commerce.
Hey everyone, this is Tina, your host from Retro Saturdays. I wanted to invite you to visit the Lone Star Studios here in downtown Conroe, Texas. We're all volunteers here, and we need your help in serving the Montgomery County area.